Good morning.
Dragonmaids, it's time to play some Dragonmaids. Where the fuck is that from?
Dragon Tales, it's almost time for Dragon Tales.
Anyway, I didn't get to record opening packs for these Dragonmaids, but we're playing Dragonmaids Pure. Even though we have like Maxi and Ash Blossom in the deck, that's just to give me a bit of a fighting chance. Even the extra deck is just Dragonmaids. We'll do maybe like 1 or 2 duels with them just as purely Dragonmaids and then up the deck a little bit more. Let's go over these Dragonmaids, starting off with Nurse Dragonmaid. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one level 4 lower Dragonmaid monster in your graveyard, except Nurse Dragonmaid, and special summon it to the field. At the start of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, special summon one level 7 Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. This card is amazing at getting the other Dragonmaids back onto the field. Laundry Dragonmaid. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Great at getting some of your Dragonmaid monsters into the grave. If you have Nurse, you can just bring back the lower level ones anyway. At the start of the battle phase, you can tag out into a level 7 Dragonmaid monster from the hand to the grave. Kitchen Dragonmaid. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Dragonmaid monster from your deck to your hand, except Kitchen Dragonmaid, then send one Dragonmaid monster from your hand to the graveyard. Now that can give you some crazy combos if you use it to get maybe an Earnest to your hand and then discard something else, and then you can use Earnest's effect to special summon another Dragonmaid monster onto the field, maybe a Nurse Dragonmaid, and then get something back from the grave. You can flood the field a lot with these cards. At the start of the battle phase, this card can tag out into a level 8 Dragonmaid monster from your hand or the graveyard. Next up, Parlor Dragonmaid. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one Dragonmaid card from your deck to the graveyard. That includes the spell and trap cards as well. At the start of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand, and if you do, special summon one level 8 Dragonmaid monster from the hand or the graveyard. Now you can send cards like Changeover or Tidying. Tidying will give you a special summon. Changeover can bring itself back to the hand, and then you can use it to fusion. Chamber Dragonmaid. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Dragonmaid spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Perfect target would be Dragonmaid Tidying, but you can also get some use out of Changeover and then fuse into something and then do a bunch of other crazy combos as well. At the start of the battle phase, this card can tag out into a level 7 or higher Dragonmaid monster. So basically any one of the bigger Dragonmaids, she can go into that. Dragonmaid Earnest. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Quick effect, you can discard this card, special summon one level 4 lower Dragonmaid monster. So you can use maybe Kitchen Dragonmaid to get into your hand and then use its effect to special summon out a different level 4 lower Dragonmaid. At the end of the battle phase, you can return this card to the hand and then tags out into a level 2 Dragonmaid monster. Specifically, Dragonmaid Nadyal. My god, these names. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. Again, you can only use each effect once per turn. You can discard this card, then target one monster in either graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. At the end of the battle phase, it tags out again specifically into a level 2 Dragonmaid monster. Dragonmaid Tink Heck. My god, these anagrams. Yeah, anagram, is that the word? Anyway, cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Quick effect, you can discard this card, target one Dragonmaid monster you control, against 2000 attack until the end of this turn. At the end of the battle phase, it tags out into specifically a level 3 Dragonmaid monster. Dragonmaid Law Power. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. Again, the effects are once per turn. You can discard this card, then target one face-up monster on the field. Players cannot activate their target's effects on the field this turn. Great Hand Trap. At the end of the battle phase, this card tags out into specifically a level 3 Dragonmaid monster. Now why I keep saying specifically is because Chamber Dragonmaid is a level 4. Which means Earnest and Nadyal can tag out into either one of Nurse or Laundry. And Lopa and however the fuck you say this, can tag out into Parlor and Kitchen Dragonmaid. None of them can actually tag back into a Chamber Dragonmaid, but she can tag out into any of them. Now for the spells and traps, one Raigeki to destroy the monsters on the opponent's side of the field, Lightning Storm, mostly for back row removal, if I don't have anything on my field. Return of the Dragon Lords. Target one level 7 or 8 dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. That would be the bigger Dragonmaids. On top of that, while this card is in the graveyard, you can banish it to protect your cards from being destroyed. Your dragons specifically. Dragonmaid Hospitality. Special summon one Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then you can send one Dragonmaid monster with the same attribute but a different level from your deck to the graveyard. This can get you some amazing plays as well. You can use it to like special summon maybe one of the smaller Dragonmaids and get one of the bigger ones into the graveyard, or special summon one of the bigger ones and get one of the smaller ones into the graveyard, and then maybe special summon them back onto the field using Nurse. Dragonmaid Changeover can be used to fusion summon any one dragon monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. While this card is in your graveyard, you can target one Dragonmaid monster you control, add this card to your hand, and then bounce that Dragonmaid back to your hand as well. Dragonmaid Welcome. All monsters you control gain 100 attack and defense for each Dragonmaid monster you control. If you control 2 or more Dragonmaid monsters, you can target one Dragonmaid card that could be a monster, spell, or trap, except Dragonmaid Welcome itself, and add it to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, your opponent cannot target Dragonmaid monsters you control with card effects for this turn. Dragonmaid Send Off. Target one Dragonmaid monster you control, special summon one Dragonmaid monster with a different name from your hand in defense position, and if you do, return that targeted monster to the hand. The special summon monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects until the end of the next turn. So this card has some pretty good uses, honestly. You can bounce back like maybe a Chamber Dragonmaid and get maybe a Parlor onto the field or something, and then you still can normal summon the Chamber Dragonmaid again. You could also maybe special summon out one of the bigger Dragonmaids. They don't really have good defense though, which is kind of the problem, but then again with Send Off, they can't be destroyed by battle. And then you still have one of the smaller Dragonmaids maybe back in your hand that you can then normal summon and get their effects to go off. Dragonmaid Tiding, honestly one of the best cards. Target one dragon monster you control and one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard, return them to the hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon one Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but return it to the hand during the end phase. You can only use one tidying effect per turn and only once that turn. Dragonmaid Downtime. I'm not really a big fan of this card because it's a continuous trap. At least Dragonmaid Welcome being a continuous spell, even if it gets destroyed, it has a floating effect anyway. But with Dragonmaid Downtime, you can target one Dragonmaid monster you control, then activate one of these effects, return it to the hand, and if you do, add one Dragonmaid card from your deck to your hand, except Dragonmaid Downtime. Can be kinda useful to get one of the other Dragonmaids out of the deck. Or you can return the card to the hand, and if you do, return one spell or trap your opponent controls to the hand. Could be useful again. You can maybe bounce possibly a skill drain using this. Now for the extra deck, we have Dragonmaid Shio and House Dragonmaid. House Dragonmaid has, I guess, the easier materials to get it out into the field if you fusion summon, but Shio would be the one you would go for first. So this takes one Dragonmaid monster plus one level 5 or higher dragon monster. During each standby phase, you can special summon one level 9 or lower Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard. That's your standby phase or your opponent's. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can negate the activation, so you have an Omni Negate. And if you do, destroy that card. Also, after that effect, return this card to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon one House Dragonmaid. This is why you would go for Shio first. Not only do you get the Omni Negate, it also tags you back into House Dragonmaid. Now House Dragonmaid takes one Dragonmaid monster plus any dragon monster. Once per turn, during the standby phase, you can target one other Dragonmaid monster you control, special summon one Dragonmaid monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position, whose level is one level higher or lower than the one you've targeted. When another face-up dragon monster you control returns to the hand, these monsters bounce themselves back to the hand all the time, you can target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it as long as it's not in the damage step. Now that the boring stuff is out of the way, let's get into some duels. Okay, just one duel with the pure Dragonmaids before we throw in some other shit to make this a bit better. Let's go for Laundry. Get 3 cards in the grave. They have something. Fucking Ash Blossom! that's fine. Time to fuse, get Shio onto the field. Need to remember to keep the toggle. To keep toggling, either on or auto. Activate Shio, get Parla onto the field. Maybe not. Actually, maybe yes. They threw a trap so I can negate the droplet. And now we have house. And we still get Shio's effect. Nice. Just to be safe, I don't want to be targeted by anything. I will Ash Blossom that. Do what you can with 2 cards. Oh shit. It's Despia Dark Lords. Alright. Oh, they have a royal finish, Corritus. Nice. And that's not gonna help you much here. Because even if you special summon Fallen of Elbaz, you can't use its effect if you have House Dragonmaid. Thank you. Pop the Corritus. Nice. Oh, they also get a Despia monster. Which Despia monster would they go? Dromedary. But then again, no matter what hits the field here... Ah, maybe not. Because if they hit... If they're smart, they'll hit this one. If not, they're gonna go for Parla, just for damage. Oh, they could hit House, though. They went for the House. Ah, yes, that's gonna bring back Corritus. I forgot about that. A nice move there, though. Special summon Laundry. Laundry's gonna drop 3 in the grave again. Hopefully one of them is a tidying. No, that was not a tidying. There was a Parla and 2 level 8s. Ooh, and there's another level 8. I don't think you have a graveyard quick effect. Summon Laundry again. Hopefully I hit the tidying this time. Come on, tidying. Okay, Return of the Dragon Lords being in the grave isn't too bad. Not really what I'm after here. Either way, let's get another shield. Battle phase. Since I'm not destroying you by card effect, this should be fine. Ah, and here comes Jester. I forgot about that. But oh, fuck! I hit down arrow. Shit. I cancelled like a dumbass. I screwed that up. This could have turned out much more differently. I could have summoned another house and hit for 3000. That was a dumbass move. You know what, let's get Laundry back on the field again. Drop 3 again. Hopefully this time we hit a tidying. Yes! Oh, and a chamber! Perfect. Activate. Give me that chamber. Now chamber will activate, and I get to grab a card. I'll grab another tiding. All before your main phase 1. This changes things. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you get the dark floor, screw it. Battle phase, these cards are gonna come back to my hand, which means I can pop the Jester on the field. But that's gonna trigger Theater to get your fusion monster back, which is going to be Horitis. Just fine. Here comes Horitis. Chamber's going to activate. House, pop Horitis. That is going to give you 2 monsters on the field now, both Despia cards, which may not help all that much, unless you decide to attack my House Dragonmaid again. Should be another Dramaturge, but why did you disable Think Heck instead of this one? Oh, Return of the Dragon Lords! I forgot about that. Oh, I keep my House Dragonmaid. Nice. End of battle phase. This is why you should have targeted this one instead of this one. Yep. Dragonmaids OP! Okay, so now it's time for a bit more of an amped up Dragonmaid deck. Some of the changes, just adding in 2 Gamma and a driver to go along with it, which gives me access to either Chaos Ruler or Borreload Savage. I'll probably go for the Chaos Ruler first if the opportunity is there, especially if I don't have any Link monsters out onto the field or in the grave for Borreload Savage's effect anyway. No major changes to the Dragonmaid cards except for the number of Dragonmaids. So Nurse is still at 3, we have 2 Laundry Dragonmaid, 1 Kitchen Dragonmaid, 2 Parlor, 3 Chamber, 3 Earnest because its quick effect to special summon a baby Dragonmaid is amazing here, 1 Nadyal, 1 Tinkhek, 2 Lorpa, basically to help out with the fact that we have at least 1 of each baby Dragonmaid, 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, mostly because of Erratic Seals. There's now 2 Dragon's Mirror in the deck, 2 Return of the Dragon Lords, 2 Hospitality, 2 Changeover, 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Raigeki, 2 Dragonmaid Welcome, 1 Forbidden Droplet, 3 Tidying. Now as for the changes to the extra deck, it's just adding a bit more. 5-headed dragon, good to summon out with Dragon's Mirror because you end up with a lot of Dragonmaid cards anyway, and because you end up with so many of them in your hand and on the field, you could just use Changeover to get out an FGD. World Chalice God Dragon Almar Duke. It's just basically another target for Dragon's Mirror. It takes 3 Link monsters, any Link monsters, must first be either fusion summoned or special summoned from the extra deck by tributing the above cards. Probably not going to do that option. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also has another effect. When an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's Link monster, you can banish 1 Link monster with the same Link rating from your graveyard as the monster on the field, destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equals to its original attack. Borreload Savage Dragon, Chaos Ruler. If this card is synchro summoned, you pick up the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, add 1 Excavated Light or Dark monster. The only targets for that would be Chamber Dragonmaid and Psyframe Gear Gamma, and well, Darkness Metal Dragon, but you wouldn't really want that in your hand all the time. This is mostly to get some cards into the grave because you get them out of the grave quite easily with Dragonmaids anyway. 1 Pesty, 1 Striker Dragon, but we aren't running any of the other rocket cards, so no Boot Sector launch. Erratic Seals because this card is amazing. IP Masquerina, just because you can end on this and then probably go into Decode Talker, and then from Decode Talker into Access Code Talker, just for that bit extra damage towards the end, I guess. And Wouldn't really get its other effect to banish link monsters from the grave to destroy cards on the field that much, because we only have a lot of dark and one light link monster. But now that we've amped up the little Waifu-Maids a bit, let's hop into some duels. Not too bad. We do have a tidying, we have hospitality, which means I can end on Heretic Seals plus tidying. Oh, it's a ritual deck. Oh shit, what is it? Is it ultimateness? Never mind, I have an Ash Blossom. Fuck it. Oh, blue eyes. Shit. Will you summon at this? Nope, straight blue eyes. And end phase. Huh. Waifu-Maids OP. Oh my god, depends what I hit here. Do I hit one of the bigger Dragonmaids? Hell, even a changeover would be pretty good. Whoa, I saw one of the bigger Dragonmaids. Ooh, tidying! I'm gonna special summon out Laundry so that I can dump one of the other ones, the bigger Dragonmaids, into the grave. Activate the tidying in the grave to get one of the bigger Dragonmaids out, to be this one. Can't really do much with it. This is taking long. What the fuck happened? Oh, is it gonna disconnect again? Oh, never mind. Never mind. We're good. Into battle we go. Not as much damage in this one, but that's fine. Because I'm going to end on Heretic Seals plus tidying, so whatever they put on the field is going to get bounced. Heretic Seals plus tidying. Not much I can do against this. Ah, shit. It's because I have toggle on. It's going to keep asking me to activate these effects. Oh, they activated a pot. I'm fine with that. You go do whatever you want. I'm just gonna bounce cards from your field. Fucking Raigeki! I need to save my little Dragonmaid. Return to the hand the Laundry Dragonmaid. I'll give you back the pot of Extravagance. And I can chain Heretic Seals to that. That's perfectly fine with me. I will special summon Nurse off of Seals. Nurse's effect is going to kick in, which will bring back one of the other Laundry Dragonmaids that's in the grave. Hey, hey! The little waifus are OP. Now Laundry Dragonmaid's effect should go off and dump 3. Oh! Cannot be targeted. Nice. And we have Return of the Dragon Lords. The only problem here is I can only summon out one of these Dragonmaids. Okay. Do you synchro? No, you do not. Why? I will lose my Nurse Dragonmaid here. Yep, I'm fine with that. But I will save the bigger one. End of your battle phase. Let's get the little laundry dragon maid back on the field. Dragon Spirit of White. I mean, Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Sorry, my bad. That does lock me out of the tidying that's in the grave. Unless I draw into a nurse. If I draw a nurse, I'm gold. Ooh, hospitality. That doesn't activate in the grave. You know, let's screw with them a little bit. Let's activate tidying. Will you negate? Aha, they will. Azure Eyes, that's perfectly fine. So you can't be destroyed by card effects, that is perfectly fine with me. Hospitality. I will summon out Nurse. Because then I can drop Ernest into the grave. Now Nurse will activate. Grab Chamber from the grave. Now Chamber will activate, I'll grab Changeover. Hey! I can summon out FGD. Nice. Laundry Dragon Maid plus Nadial. We now have Shio to negate, which is perfect. But I'm still going to activate Changeover. Grab the Laundry Dragon Maid back to my hand with Changeover because I have not normal summoned yet, which means I can summon her again. Get the effect, drop 3. Eee, I lost my Raigeki. But I'm fine with that. Nurse, grab Ernest. My god, these little waifus take forever with their turns. Laundry, grab the bigger laundry. I'm not gonna keep pronouncing these names, they're fucking hard. And then Chamber, grab the bigger kitchen dragon maid. Could grab another Ernest though. Provided they have nothing in their hand and I can do math. This should be game. And with all these Dragon Maid cards in my hand, I could actually summon out FGD. Yep. We'll do one more because I'm having fun with these little waifu warriors. Ooh! Oh, hold on. This is a weird situation to be in. You know what, let's do a little setup for next turn. Let's grab Chamber. Discard the bigger Dragon Maid. Use Return of the Dragon Lords. That gives me the bigger Dragon Maid. Erratic Seals. But now what? That is the question. Ooh, I could Return of the Dragon Lords again. This is a stupid move, but we might as well get some use out of Dragon's Mirror here. We'll go for Dragon Maid Shield. We now have Return of the Dragon Lords in the grave to protect the dragon cards, Seals to bounce a card, and Shio to negate something. Oh shit, wait, Shio's about to special summon Chamber as well. I forgot about that. Special summon Chamber, but what card do I grab? I go for Tidying. You know what, I'm actually gonna grab Hospitality. because I'll use Hieratic Seals to get Parlor onto the field. Oh my god, that is annoying. Ooh. Elemental Heroes. You know what, I'm gonna Seals that card. Bye-bye. And now they are thinking. I think. Here, Stratos. Stratos, but I'm not going to. I will let you draw your card. Ah shit, there was a vision hero, but I didn't see which one. Never mind, we're summoning out Parlor. Parlor's gonna dump low power to the grave, which is perfect. I will negate the vision hero. Yield. Forest got negated. What else can you do from this? Ooh, a polymer. Okay. Okay, Tornado. Battle phase. Not gonna do you much help here. Because... who do I bounce back? Do I bounce... no, you know what? Let's bounce back Parlor. Is that a mask change or something? I think it might be. But we're summoning out low power. House Dragonmaid is gonna pop that tornado unless they do something with it. I think that is a mask change. Or maybe not. Well, end of battle phase, low power come back. Parlor hits the field again, and I will send Changeover. Oh, I activated the effect. Never mind. Okay, that's just too good. That was just too good. Okay, Changeover. We're going for Shio. We now have Shio. I will use Changeover's effect. Bounce back the Chamber Dragonmaid. Summon Chamber Dragonmaid. Grab a card, but what card do I go for? I'm gonna grab Dragonmaid Welcome because I might as well. Get a bit more damage out of this. Dragonmaid Welcome. Activate Return of the Dragon Lords. Hospitality. Special summon Parlor. Send a card from the deck. Send another low power. And then Parlor will also activate to send another card. You know what, let's send a little nurse. Because why not? Then use Welcome's effect to grab the nurse. Insane overkill here. I could actually go for FGD. You know what, do I go for FGD just for the fucking fun of it? Let's do it. FGD!
Emotional, damn it!
Waifu's OP! The little Waifu-Maids are OP. They can do so much. Like I don't even have to go into a bunch of the other stuff that's in the extra deck. These are just like extra options at this point. But anytime you can summon out FGD to fuck with your opponent, that's pretty fucking cool. Basically, a lot of this deck is just a bit extra options for the Dragonmaids rather than fully implemented into them. A lot of these cards are just extra options for the Dragonmaids, like Dragon's Mirror, Return of the Dragon Lords, Gamma being able to pull out Chaos Ruler or Borderload Savage, and then the Link monsters as well, just giving you something extra to go into. Heretic Seals, anytime you're running dragons, this card is going to be useful. I do want to try throwing in the Owlbears and Despia cards into this, that way I get to abuse the fuck out of Super Poly. But I'll leave that for another video. As for this video, it's the end. So if you liked, leave a like, dislike if you didn't, and the little Waifu-Maids are OP, man!